like I said, we'll go back through the same hole with these cattle again. Then we'll come down here to the sweep this time. Once the cattle get started, then we can hopefully build a little speed down. They're getting a little sticky. I may go ahead and put a bump on them. I'm not going to keep that pressure on them. I'm going to back off so Curt can then bring the others in. No, actually, I didn't really want to jump around there, but that's good. But the better they come in here, the better they're going to go out of the system. You want me to work it on back there? All right. And notice as we got better flow coming in here, it's a whole lot easier to get them in there. So it all started back a little earlier when them other cattle were still a little sticky. All right. Do the same thing we've done before. These heifers they thought, well, we're going to stop again, but we're not. We got the gates opened up. We can actually go all the way to the sweep with this. And Curt, if we want to, we can just bring them out. Or
absolutely.
I think with this size, they're actually going to go in here. And I'm behind right now. But see, they're going to go out the far end. But the great thing about this little sweep,
you want them all to go?
No, not really. We can back them up.
That's what I was thinking.
We back them up, we make a little better demo out of it anyway.
That was just a subtle hint of not taking too many cattle.
Yep. And that's a great point. If we take too many cattle in there, it gets more difficult to get them to flow out. You can do it, but it takes more time and more pressure on the cattle. I'm going to bring about half of these down and put them in the next compartment. All right. And this is a situation where it might have been better to bring them all down here and start over.
Yeah, good.
But here we go. These cattle come in. The best thing about this little sweep, one, it's open-sided. I've got cattle going both directions, so they're not going to go until we get them positioned right. Let's say they're coming around me, down the pivot post and out. You can latch this if you want to. Quite often I will not use that gate if I trust my cattle and myself. But that's how easy it is to get them to go into that corner. And we didn't really talk about this either. But the whole idea is to get them to come into this corner. They don't see a way out, so when they turn, the only opening is right here. All right, because if I'm over here or the gate's over here, I'm blocking that exit, okay? So that's
but you can do a lot, Ron, by when you come in here and shut that gate, you can draw their eye around before they even get into that corner.
Yes.
That's the way this deal's set up.
Yeah, and with the open sides, it makes it a little easier. I can actually start right here, draw their eye out of the corner, and then I'm going down their side. So y'all watch for that on this next group. We'll try to draw their eye around, and you can do it with the gate, without the gate. But as they step into that corner, you got to draw their eye out of the corner. I see a lot of people get cattle in one of these, and they all stick their head in that corner. One, the pressure that they're feeling is not right, and you're losing contact with that eye. I'm going to use this little heifer to turn them around. Now once again, the better they go into it, the better they're going to come out of it. So right here, I can actually draw this little heifer's eye around. Hopefully I lost her. I've got one of them looking. I'm just going to keep looking right here. Now I've got her head drawn, and I can send her down the side. Now, we didn't talk about this earlier, but that backdrop right there can impede your flow a little bit. So you've got to make sure it's adjusted where it'll catch the cattle, or if it's too low, it'll actually stop them from going in there. So if you're using one of these,
I'm going to miss one. I almost missed one.
If you're using one of these and you've got a short lead up, put a rope on it, pull that rope before you go get the next set of cattle, and all you got to do is you come by here and get your gate, just let the backstop down, and you don't stop your flow. All right, and I'm not sure, but that's easier than I've seen some cattle work on a lot of places. So if anybody had any questions about the 135.